That's, woo! Hey, MamaBorg here, part 3 of speed reading. Here's what's going to happen is, last time I talked to you about speed reading and how you're going to read for 9 minutes, you're going to count up how many pages you read, and then you're going to divide that by words per page. If you've got a copy of Fahrenheit 451, which is the book we're currently using, it's 300 words per page. I will talk about how to average up your words per page in the comments below if you're not using Fahrenheit 451. But what we're going to do now is actually just try to get our baseline reading level. What's our baseline reading speed? And the way you're going to do that, folks, is in a second I'm going to have you pause this video, because I'm not just going to like play the video in silence for 9 minutes while you read, because again, it takes up too much bandwidth. I want you to pause the video and read for 9 minutes. Set the timer on your phone. Most of us have a telefono, and I'll just keep poking at it like a hog staring at a watch. You could set a stopwatch and then just set it to go for 9 minutes. The other thing you could do instead is set a timer for 9 minutes and then let that go. And once that gets to the end and it beeps, you know you've read for 9 minutes. At that point, I want you to stop. Once you've read for 9 minutes, stop and count up the number of pages you read. So I want you to pause here, go read for 9 minutes, and then come back to the video and hit play. Okay, ready, set, go. All right, that sound means you have read for 9 minutes. Congratulations. Woo! You read for 9 minutes. So here's what you're going to do is you're going to count up how many pages you read. So let's say you read, which set should we do this on? We'll do this on set. Let's say, different color. Let's say you read 5 pages in 9 minutes. So that's 5 times 300. That gives you 1,500. You're going to divide 1,500 by 9. 1,500. So you're going to take, board work is hard. 1,500, divide that by 9. That's going to give you 166. And this is where, and that's 166 words per minute. That gives you your calculation, which then you are going to chart on your chart in this very, very first spot. Now notice, I know I could do a screenshot, but I'm just going to be sloppy instead. So you have these are all boxes. I'll go like this. These are boxes that are increments of 25. So instead of, you could do one of two things. You could just like round up to 175, or you could put your line in between 175 and 150 to note what your reading speed was, like this. And then you're just going to fill that in. I'm filling it in off screen. I feel like I should just keep talking. You're going to fill it in just like that. And that's your baseline reading speed. And this gives us a sense of where we're going to start. So in science experiments, it's science across the curriculum. In science experiments, you need a baseline reading, or you need a baseline reading so that we know which variables have affected, and then ultimately know where you started to see where you ended up. So this is your constant baseline reading speed. And what we're going to do next time is for the 9 minutes when you read, every 3 minutes, I'm going to want you to speed up. But I'm going to do that in another video because I just kind of wanted to show sloppily, but borderly, how to do the math and how to chart your graph. If you've got questions, ask me questions in Google Classroom. You can send me emails as well. I'm super excited. We've got our baseline reading speeds. And then the goal is, again, to see at the end of this activity, do you read and comprehend and understand what you're reading at a pace faster than that? And again, these are your words per minute. It's like your miles per hour for your eyeballs. Woohoo! We did it. If you did read 5 full pages, let's say you read 5.5, you do your calculations instead with like 5.5 or 5.25. A couple of math questions will come up. Again, since you're not here present in person, ask me these questions in Google Classroom. I can also arrange to do a Google Meets with you if you want to. to kind of go through the process with you for the first time. But that's the process to get your original baseline reading speed, your baseline words per minute, and we'll just give it a go from here after that. As usual, be safe, make smart choices, and I like you.